Hey, 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 scrappy people, it's Tracy Reed here today with my completed 2017 December daily. Yay! So, I ended up deciding to put it into 2 albums, although it's not enough for 2 albums and too much for 1 album, but the way that it was pulling the things, like the paper on the inside, it was ripping some of my inserts, and so it has to be in 2. So I will live with it. I will survive, and maybe I will try to be a little bit more restrained next year to fit it into 1, but I don't really care. It is what it is. I love the way that it came out, so 2 albums it is. So let's go through them. Now, just as a reminder, I have a video for every single page in this album, a process video, up on my channel in this playlist. So if you have questions about how things came together, please go back and check those out. If you still have questions afterwards, go ahead and leave a comment with your questions, and of course I will answer it. Anyway, here we go. Let's start with album number 1. And I used the Very Merry line by Simple Stories, which is the line that I designed, so of course I used it. And I absolutely adore these binders. They are so cute and not as plain as normal, or I guess not normal, but other December daily albums can tend to be. So it's really cute. You can see that it has Mary along the side, and then it has newsprint snowflakes, little stars and snowflakes everywhere. So here's my intro page, and I have this cute little tag, and just like a daily, because it's December daily. And then 2017 right here in the front with this vellum and this felt Christmas tree tag. Looks like I need to put a couple more gems on there. And then I thought it would be good to start the album with a photo of all of us in the beginning of December, because that is how I close out the album as well. So we went to the Christmas tree lighting, and it had this adorable mural downtown, so it's perfect because this is our first Christmas in Knoxville too, so hello, perfect. And then this is day 1, which is actually technically not in December yet because I start my album before December, and I don't actually make my numbers coincide with the days of the month. It's actually just the story number. So this is about the tree lighting, and here's the 1. And then more photos from the tree lighting. And of course I take a ton of photos, so there's a ton of photos in this album. I used a little flip pocket to add the story here. And then Josiah kissing the panda. Day 2 is decorating the Christmas tree, which we always do the day after Thanksgiving, but this year it was actually the day after Thanksgiving. And you can tell I was enjoying my new iPhone 8 Plus and its camera, which is amazing. And then in here is stuck. Must have got stuck to the adhesive. I have to fix that because it's coming off. Number 2. And on the other side is a 3x4 card with the journaling. And then a crazy photo of Finn, which I always have a ton of. Here are all the boys around the tree. And then a picture of our tree all done on the other side. And this is my biggest spread probably because I also included this 2x2 pocket, which I actually made with my fuse tool, with pictures of some of the ornaments on the tree. I don't always do the family ornaments every year. Some years we just have pretty trees, some years we have the family trees. But this year I thought it would be good to have the family tree since we are in a new place. So I have pictures of some of the more special ornaments. Day 3 is the angel tree. And I included this on a pocket with a flip out. And then this is the Starbucks red cup sleeve this year. And then of course we have the story of the angel tree. Our angel tree tickets are in here, and then also a couple extra photos. Next is day 4, which actually happens to be December 1st. And on December 1st, our elf arrived. So here's the story of that, our number 4. And then a flip out with the story. And a picture of Finn greeting Hermie. Those balloons, I actually had to pop them after Christmas. They lasted all month long. Pretty crazy. And then his surprised face, which is very cute. And then in the presents that Hermie brought us were our Christmas jammies, since we like to have our Christmas jammies all Christmas season. So here is the photos of the boys in their Christmas jammies. And then the letter that Santa sent us. Day 5 is about holiday wrapping. And I made these presents out of our actual wrapping paper. And you can see over the month it has flattened a bit, but it actually looks fine, so I don't really care. And this is the story for number 5. Gangsta Rappa, which I find incredibly amusing interacting with this photo right here. Number 6, 'Tis the Season to Be Basic, a photo of me and my Starbucks red cup and my blanket scarf and my red lips. Perfect basic accessories. I love it. Day 7, going backwards. Day 7 is a Christmas Carol. I took my boys to see A Christmas Carol live at the University of Tennessee, and it was amazing, so good. So I made this with the program. This was the cover of the program, and I actually bent it backwards and adhered my own photo that I love of the set. We had front row seats, so it was absolutely wonderful. Picture of me and the boys. And then this pocket includes the tickets in here. And this is what they came in, which is the theater calendar for the year. Plus, I cut out the director's note and a note about A Christmas Carol, which also has the cast list on the back. I cut those out of the program and put them in here as well. And then here's my journaling about it and some extra photos. I actually pulled these off the internet because you're not allowed to take photos, obviously, in the production. And then selfies with my boys. Day 8 is about the little tiny bit of snow, which was magical, that we got on December 8th. And of course, a basic picture of me with snow in my hair and some snow on the lights. Day 9 is us cooking or baking Christmas cookies. And I included a photo of the cookies plus the recipe. And this is actually a downloadable recipe card that you can get on the Simple Stories website. Day 9. So here's my 9. And then the pictures of the boys with their baking expressions. Finn loving looking at the cookie dough in the bowl. Day 10 is visiting Santa with the littlest. And I did a clear flip out here. Picture of Finn and I, picture of Finn with Santa. This is actually the professional picture, the horrible picture that they give you. And this was one I took, which I liked a lot better, even if they're not looking. And then here is some of Finn's Christmas list. So I don't know if I'm going to keep it stopped here. This seemed like a good stopping point because of the way that the spread worked out, but it's a lot, not a lot, but there is less in this album than in the second album because it only went to what, day 10? So I might find a different way to break it up. Not sure, it just might be my OCD talking. So here is the second album. Move this one. Day 11 is a little page about the ornaments that I made for family. Day 12 is about our Christmas card experience. These are actually photos that I took because our photographer, I don't know. You can watch the process video if you want to hear about our photographer. But these are ones I took of the boys. And then here are the ones that the photographer took, which I actually love. So it all turned out well in the end. And then here is our Christmas card, number 12. And our Christmas card. On the back, the story of getting these pictures taken. And then a couple of my favorite photos pulled out. Day 13 is about Josiah's getting a long distance FaceTime from friends back in California. Really sweet. Day 14, we went to see the Christmas lights in Gatlinburg on the Gatlinburg trolley. So this is a layout about that. The journaling, and then an extra photo. Day 15 is over here, and it's about keeping Finn out of school, and he and I had a mommy-son day. We went to Starbucks, and then we went Christmas shopping. Day 16 is our Christmas lists, and I have this transparency overlay. Plus, here are pockets with all of our lists in them, which if you take them out, you can read our lists. Uh-oh. Okay. Day 17 is watching A Christmas Story live, which a photo of the kids on the couch, a card I made while we were watching it, journaling, and the poster for Christmas Story Live. Day 18 is about going to the post office on the Monday before Christmas and how crazy it was. And this has a priority mail sticker I turned into a pocket, and inside is the receipt. And then when you turn it, day 19 has a photo, and then the story is on the back. So it serves as a pocket for both. This is about going to a gun store for Christmas. So day 20 is we went to go see Wonder, which was an amazing movie, and 2 of my boys suffer from facial abnormalities, so it really hit home for us. So it was really great to go see it. And if you pull out this, it has the journaling and a photo strip from photo booth that we did while we were at the movie. And on the other side, I made these posters via the Wonder movie poster generator site. You can just Google it and you can find it too. And then if you pull this out, it says choose kind, which is the hashtag for the movie. Okay, day 21, getting the elf cookies from my dear friend Erin, who made these, and she's amazing. And I got a really crappy photo of the elves, so it's really small and dark. So we just went with the big one. Day 22 is about my husband coming home for Christmas. He was in North Carolina training most of the month. So this talks about my feelings about him being home, and then some photos of us Christmas shopping on the day before Christmas Eve. Day 23, which actually was the same day, story 23, is Star Wars. And of course I took no photos when we went to see Star Wars because I'm a dork. So I used the movie poster plus the character movie poster of Princess Leia, and I added, I don't want life to imitate art, I want life to be art, which I thought was a good tribute for Princess Leia and Carrie Fisher. And this has our movie tickets on it, and I added in good to the believe card, believe in good. Okay, now Christmas Eve, we went to my mom's house in Georgia, and so these are photos from that. Boys by the tree, family photos, and then making gingerbread houses. Also, these are also Christmas Eve, but they go well with day 25, which is Christmas. And I took some family photos on Christmas Eve night. And then also there is this photo of the boys spreading the reindeer food with their headlamps on that they had just gotten that night from my mother and her husband. So I thought it was a cute story to add, so I did a little flip pocket with the story. Day 25, it's always the same. I take very few photos on Christmas. By the time we get to Christmas, I am done. And so I just want to relax, so I don't take hardly any photos on Christmas. So I had very few photos to work with for Christmas. So this is one of frost on our window, and I thought it would be a good background like for a title page. And then you can pull these tags out, and on this side, this one says, have yourself a merry little Christmas. And on this side, this one has a photo of the Christmas aftermath, which is actually a blurry photo. So I wanted to use it as a large photo, but when I opened it up, I found out it was blurry. So I ended up adding it as a small photo in the pocket. And then when you turn the page, this is a photo of the Christmas tree all lit up, kind of like that whole peaceful Christmas is over sort of feeling. And then when you pull these tickets out on this side, a photo of us, we went out to dinner for Christmas with Patrick's brother. And then on this side is the story. And then always I include the Christmas cards that we get every year. This one is my sister's, but I just throw them in a 6x8 pocket and call it good. So that is the end of my December daily. Yay! All right, you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.